Welcome to the NBA Pub Hub, Pub Sports Radio, Monday, May 23rd. Happy Victoria Day if you're in my country, Canada. Long weekend. Of course, the U.S., they've got their long weekend coming up next weekend with Memorial Day. So good stuff all around. Ian Cameron, Dutch Boy Fresh, Trot Wham, ready to break it down on a Monday. Game 4, Eastern Conference Final tonight. Boston Celtics, Miami Heat. Miami leading 2-1. We'll get to that in a second. First, look, we are we had to do some dry cleaning today on this edition of the NBA Pub Up Show. Dry cleaning day. Sometimes you get a little dirty. Sometimes you get some bad stains on your clothing. We were left with some stains after last night because we were taken to the cleaners last night by the Dallas Mavericks. Awful performance, and I felt bad about their chances right from the first quarter. They let Golden State bomb away early in the game. They got an early lead. Dallas cut it, to 3. They actually took a lead in the second quarter. And looked like they got up to, I think, by 8 at one point in the second quarter. I'm like, okay, maybe they are going to. But then Golden State made that run late second half and ended up taking the lead at halftime. And that's right then and there I was like, they're going to lose this damn game. I mean, they let Golden State right back in it. Golden State led by 1 at halftime. And Golden State had a great start to the second half. Dallas was ice cold. Dallas wasn't blocking out on rebounds. Dallas wasn't a little bit soft at times defensively. Three-pointers were falling for Golden State. So just frustrating. I mean, Golden State just looks better, and sometimes styles make fights. And I lured myself into that way of thinking that, hey, Dallas beat Phoenix. They can beat anybody now after what I just saw. But this is just a bad matchup for them, this Golden State team. They're not rebounding well against this team, and it's leading to these kick-out open threes where the defense is scrambled. It's not set, and you're seeing the Warriors take advantage of that repeatedly in this series. So big trouble for the Dallas Mavericks now, down 3-0 in that series. But it is what it is. We'll park that. We'll save it for tomorrow. We've got business to do. We've got Game 4 Eastern Conference Final tonight. Let's get it going. Boston, Miami. We've got Miami leading the series 2-1. The Celtics now 6.5, 7-point home favorites here in Game 4. 205.5 being the total in this game tonight with the Heat and the Celtics. Of course, the big storyline last game was all the injuries that ended up happening. We had multiple players end up getting banged up. Who's in, who's out. The latest we know, at least from a Celtics standpoint, is that we've got Robert Williams questionable. He sat out Game 3 with the left knee injury that flared up. Questionable. Tatum's going to play. Smart, questionable, but I think he's going to probably end up giving it a go. The big one, of course, for Miami, we know is Jimmy Butler, who ended up leaving Game 3 with the knee injury. But what looked like maybe could be a situation where he might miss a game or two. No, he's going to play tonight. He's going to give it a go through that knee injury. So he will be on the floor, Jimmy Butler, for Game 4 tonight against the Celtics. That will not be the case, though, for Tyler Hero. He's already been ruled out with a groin injury for the Miami Heat tonight. So you've got Butler in, Hero out. You've got Kyle Lowry still, banged up with the hamstring, but he's probably going to play. He returned, of course, in Game 3. I don't think he's quite 100%, but he's going to play through it. Max Strus has a hamstring problem, but he has not missed any time, so he's going to play through it, I would expect. So it's a walking wounded, type of series we've got going on right now with the Heat and the Celtics. So, to me, what I'm going to go with here in this game. It's the only way I could possibly think of approaching this game. A Boston team that, let me repeat the numbers for you. Off a loss. This has been an angle that we've talked about all playoffs. The Boston Celtics off a loss. How about 11-1 straight up, 10-2 against the spread, their last 12 tries off a loss. And that's going back to the regular season. That's dominance. That's 11-1 straight up, 10-2 ATS off a loss, last 12. And I ain't going against that track record, and I've been on it every single time. Now, you could argue you got to lay a little bit of a number here, 6.5, 7. Boston not only has to win, they have to win by margin. I get it. I mean, some people may be a little bit timid to take the Celtics because of that, but I'm not. They got to have this game. You don't want to go back to South Beach down 3-1. Jason Tatum's coming off one of the most horrendous games he'll ever play, especially in the playoffs. I mean, it goes 10 points and 3 for 14 or whatever. Terrible. Turnovers galore. His props, I love Jason Tatum props tonight. This guy, the one thing he does is, he has those clunkers every now and then, but how many times does he have 2 games in a row that stink? Not very often. So I'd expect a big game from him. I'm just going to keep it very simple tonight. Boston first half, -4. Boston full game minus. Actually, there is a 6.5 out there in a couple of books. So I'm going to keep it simple. Boston first half, Boston full game. I think we go back to Miami for a best of 3 and the series tied at 2 games apiece. Dutch, what do you like here? Game 4, Miami, Boston.
Yeah, man. Real quick, salute to the ladies, gents and D-gents for tuning in. You already know it's all love. Be sure to hit that motherfucking like button like I was just hitting that playing a super soap. Get you right where you need to be. Big shout out to our guy, Star Charles, Matt Stoney, Mr. JB Brown. Act like you've been there before, bro. You still got a Luka Peck, man. You sound like a little bitch right now, motherfucker. No, hey, yeah, well, whatever you want me to say. Didn't I say it yesterday? I said, it felt like the Warriors, so you know what I mean? But yeah, I lost some money on it. I'm not happy when my folks lose money, though. Believe that. But I am happy when motherfuckers win money. But yeah, big shout out to Lit Picks, THC RZA. I get money. I see y'all. Be sure to share the video and hit that motherfucking like button. But yeah, man, I did take it on the chin with Luka. Shout out to Andrew motherfucking Wiggins. God damn. Hey, did he not that was an insane dunk all over the motherfucking Luka, too. To say I wasn't a little salty about that, that being my guy, I'd be lying. But yeah, man, this game, Ian said a lot, and I agree with pretty much everything he said. I think it's the Celtics. I jumped on them at 6, obviously with Tyler Hero being out. I believe that is definitely a big issue for Miami. So half a point, 1 point. I think Hero.
Big issue for me because I can't bet his props anymore. It's a big issue for me.
Right. And then Butler with the knee issue. His props are kind of down right now a little bit too. So maybe they're expecting him to be light on his minutes. Something like, in that area. But, it's kind of surprising to me. These days in the NBA, these watered down motherfuckers, right? Jimmy don't play the whole second half with a knee, but he ready to go tonight. So I don't know. I like Jimmy Butler, and I say he's a dog, but maybe he's more like instead of a pit bull, maybe he's more like a poodle. His ass ain't going to play in game 3 of the motherfucking final, the Eastern Conference Finals with a sore, tight knee or some shit. So, I don't know, man. I'm not looking for anything with Jimmy on it because I don't know if this motherfucker's going to bump knees and not play full game. But we have been eating off of Jimmy of late. But yeah, man, Tatum's where it's at, over 27.5. It's the bipolar motherfucking Jason Tatum. Is it going to be Jason we see Tatum, or is it going to be where the fuck is Jason Tatum? Because that's what it comes down to. Because if he's going to play like he did, especially in that second half of the previous game, Boston Celtics will lose tonight. JB dropped 40. Everyone else did their job, but motherfucking Jason Tatum was MIA. So we seen him post that he was late night shooting jumpers. We're putting in the work. I wouldn't doubt Jason Tatum. So over 27.5 points seems like good money to me. And I'm going right back to the well with my man Marcus motherfucking Smart. Over 25.5 points, rebounds, and assists. We hit this in the previous game. It's still right there. Only moved it up 5 cents on the juice, so it's minus 110. Thank you, my friends. I'll go right back and eat off of that. Marcus Smart, points, rebounds, and assists will be good money as well. Those 2 props on the Boston Celtics full game, 6.5, 7. You ain't got Tyler Hero, and you got a banged up Jimmy Butler, and this is a must win for the Boston Celtics. You tell me why you wouldn't want to fucking load up on the Leprechauns. How you feeling, Wham Bam?
I'm right there with you, bro. I did load up on the Leprechauns, man. I'm on the -7. I think that after a loss is going to show into effect. And then along with Jason Tatum, after a loss and after, bad games, he typically has 30-plus games. So I seen somebody in the chat with 30-plus. I'm a little too invested on him winning the Eastern Conference Finals MVP. So I'm going to stay away from his props there. But I am looking on the other side. The person that's going to fill in for Tyler is going to have to be Victor Oladipo. Me and Babeno, we've been hitting this prop throughout the playoffs, him filling in for a second, for another role. And I said it on the show before, he's the only guy outside of Jimmy Butler that can constantly get to the foul line and get easy buckets. And I believe that they're going to be able to get to the line in this game. So I do like Victor Oladipo to get his, go over the 10.5 points. As far as the official play for me, I like Marcus Smart today, man. It's over 6.5 assists for me. I'm agreeing with everything my guy Doug said there. For the most part, the points, rebounds, and assists is good, but I'm going to just key in on the assists, of course, because we have to get those other guys involved, and I'm locking in on the 6.5. So it's at -114 available right now. That's what I'm going to give out as official. But for the most part, man, I'm right there with you, man. I think the Celtics get it done today. Miami Heat, they don't really need to win this game. They already got the home court back. And then as long as the Celtics don't complain about calls and they can make their shots, bro. Like, come on. Make those shots. We'll be able to get this done. So give me the Celtics -7. Marcus Smart over 6.5 assists.
All right, there we go. Marcus Smart over assists, which has been a popular play Boston. That sound, by the way, that you just heard, it was us crying, by the way, last night after Dallas just let us down. Just absolutely dismal that was. I mean, that was us crying last night. And the Mavericks let us down.
Yeah, it started off good with Spencer Dinwiddie. Motherfucker went off for 11 real quick, like.
Right.
Thought it was about to be a beautiful night. And, the Warriors, like they like you said, Bobano.
Looney and fucking Andrew Wiggins saved me, man. Luckily, I had those props. Those were pretty much good. I wouldn't be surprised if they do the same thing next week.
Good
next
shit
game
with
well.
Looney, too. They're finding Looney every time. They're moving the ball. They just outworked the Mavericks, though, when it really comes down to it. But, yeah, you're pretty much right about that, Bobano. They're overmatched. Just, overmatched. They gave all they had, I guess, against Phoenix because I believe Phoenix is not that much. I mean, I don't want to say Golden State is that much better of a team than the Phoenix Suns. So, I don't know. It's kind of, I just completely wrong about this series. I got to take it on the chin and run with it.
Yeah, absolutely. It is what it is. And here we are. Perfect timing for Skee to join us because no one was pro Golden State Warriors in the Western Conference Final more than him. And even he got bamboozled and hoodwinked and played by the Dallas Mavericks tonight, like the rest of us. Skee, disappointing.
Can't believe I trusted those bums, man. It was a good situation, good setup, but I know who the better team was, and clearly, they're showing it. So
they're showing it. They are. They absolutely are. And then we're hearing these defeatist comments from Kidd and Luka after the game saying, nobody expected us to be here. It's been a great ride here. That tells you all you need to know. They know it's over. It's done.
What'd you say? 1, 2, 3 Cancun? Yeah. Man. Unfortunately, I have to second that.
Unfortunately, I never in a million years thought they could actually win this damn series. I never in a million years thought they would get swept. But look, like I said, you got to forget about it that they beat Phoenix and they looked so good. This is just a bad matchup. It's been bad from game one and it's continued here through the first 3 games. And styles make fights. This is a style that Dallas can't handle right now with the way they play at all in this series. And we're seeing that on full display for sure. All right, Skee, get in here with game 4, Miami, Boston. Here we are again. It feels like we all love the same side, the same team here. Boston off the loss. We know 10-2 straight up, 11-1 ATS their last. 11-1 straight up, 10-2 ATS their last 12 off a loss. Does that continue? You got to lay a bit of a number here.
Yeah, what is it? Is it 7?
6.5 at some spots, 7 in most spots right now.
Yeah, this game is probably the toughest game, the past couple of weeks for me, betting wise, because I know it's a great spot for the Celtics. They're at home and they're off a loss. I mean, I wish I could know for sure that they were 100% healthy, like Marcus Smart. Am I still good? Am I here?
Yeah.
You good, bro. I hear you.
Okay, my bad. My thing was tripping. But if I knew for sure, like Marcus Smart was healthy and, Williams was healthy, everybody's healthy, I would definitely be taking the Celtics in the smash spot. I think they start off the game strong. You've seen, both times a team that got embarrassed come out and throw a punch in the first quarter. So if I was making one bet in this game, it would be Celtics early, first quarter. But I wouldn't be surprised. 2 out of 3 of these games have been by big margins. I wouldn't be surprised to see the Celtics get it done here too. So it's tough. I'm going to be off of it, but I do lean Celtics.
Lean Celtics. And like I said, I'm on the Celtics first half full game, and I'm on those Tatum over points and assists. I actually ended up betting both of those because I do think he'll facilitate a little bit tonight as well in this game. And even the Tatum double-double, I'm going to sprinkle on that at plus 500. It's a huge price. I know he's not the biggest double-double guy, but plus 500 tonight because I expect that was an all-time, as bad as it gets, performance from him in game 3. And that's a damn good basketball player. I expect him to show it here tonight. Before we get to best bets, Dutch's freshest look, and wrap things up, I forgot to get to this yesterday, but we do have one WNBA game tonight. Los Angeles and Las Vegas, Sparks and Aces. I know someone else that's emailing me WNBA. I don't always check the emails, but I checked it today. He seems to like the favorite here to lay a woodshed beatdown on this LA team. Las Vegas here is a 10-point favorite here. Not liking the matchup or the spot here for LA. What do you think, Skee? LA, Las Vegas on the dub.
I disagree. And I just think, Vegas, they have been at home. They've been chilling. And after this game, they get a few days off. I want to say like 3 or 4 days off, and they're at a rest disadvantage in this game. For the Sparks, um, they're coming off, I think, 3 or 4 losses in a row. Like they got to step it up. They're 2-4. You got Liz Cambage going against her old team, and I really just want to, bank on that rest advantage over the course of the game with that Liz Cambage angle, because I think the Sparks can at least keep it close here. I think the Aces, if you like them, you get in and get out with the first half, but I don't see them giving full effort for an entire game here. So I like the Sparks +10.
All right, Sparks +10. Looks like the chat likes Aces first half. JB likes them in the first half. Someone said the over as well, and the over's gone up actually, 168.5 to 1. Like even I know Las Vegas is a good offensive team. I think they play fast as well. So I think that probably plays a part. See, I'm not a big WN. I know a couple of things though here and there about it. But what do you think of the total?
I mean, I always want to bet Vegas games over, but I just think it's a little bit too high. I don't think like the last few games. I'm kind of blanking out a little bit, but I want to say they play teams that also play fast or just don't really play much defense. And I don't know. I think the Sparks can be a little bit better defensively here, and it's a little bit higher total for the LA side, in my opinion. So I couldn't get there with an over at 170 plus.
All right, so the total just maybe a little high for if we're liking the over, says Skee with this one. LA versus LV with
we ran Dutch out of here.
I think, yeah, Dutch said, this WNBA can't take it anymore. I'm out.
Man, bruh.
No, I think it might
be
be
freshest look coming soon. Waiting for that shit, goddammit. All right. I had to take a hit, do something, man. Skee was killing me. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Well, Dutch will be happy to know the WNBA portion of today's show is now over. So there you go. All right, great stuff. Best bets. By the way, hit the like button. Let's go. 211 live viewers. Let's go. Hit that like button. Show some love. We appreciate it very much. We got best bets. Dutch's freshest look coming right up. All right, Southtown 101. When you're in San Antonio, Texas, stop in. Great food, drinks, live music, DJs, karaoke. Southtown 101. Manscaped, promo code PubSports, 20% off your purchase. Lawnmower 4.0 or any Manscaped product, 20% off with promo code PubSports. MyBookie.ag, NBA playoffs, NHL Stanley playoffs, MLB, UFC, USFL, WNBA, and more. Sign up for an account. Bitcoin accepted currency for your deposit. MyBookie.ag, promo code PubSports. All right, best bets, Dutch's freshest look coming up. But got to say, I'm surprised in the chat. Of all people I don't see in the chat yet today on the show, Nasty Nate. I'm waiting to see Celtics trifecta showing up in the chat today. I'm waiting for it. I'm disappointed. It's usually a staple of the NBA Pub Hub show chat every Boston Celtics game. Nasty Nate, Celtics trifecta, but don't see it today. So anyway, shout out to Nasty Nate. Hope you're doing well. All right, best bets, Dutch's freshest look. Let's roll. Wham, what do you like for best bet?
Oh, yeah, man. So let me just make it quick and simple. We're going to go right back to the well. Marcus Smart, over 6.5 assists. Best bet available right now at -114. Hit 5 of the last 6 games. He will be playing in this game, man. Going up.
All right, there we go for Wham with his best. There, Brandon Matthew did it in the chat for us. Celtics trifecta. There we go, in honor of Nasty Nate. All right, Dutch, what do you got for freshest look?
Yeah, man. Freshest look. We're going straight. We are in Beantown. It's the only place we can fucking go. So, I love the Marcus Smart, and I'm on that points, rebounds, and assists. Hey, but I'm kicking it with the motherfucking Leprechauns. We smoking heavy today. Believe it. And we're going straight to the motherfucking window. Leprechauns, give me the 6.5. I'll take the hooker, and we cashing. That's good money.
There it is. Boston Celtics -6.5. There we go for best bet, for freshest look, I should say, for Dutch. All right, Skee Profit, best bet.
If I had to make a play on NBA, man, I told y'all it would be Celtics first quarter. So I'm not going to tell y'all nothing I didn't bet myself. So for best bet, I'll just say Sparks +10.
All right, there you go. A dub NBA best bet for Skee here. Sparks, LA Sparks +10 against Las Vegas. All right, good stuff. All right, my best bet, it's same as Dutch. Boston -6.5, full game. It's just too good of an angle to pass up. I don't even remember the last time I lost a bet in this spot with Boston off a loss. I can't even remember the last time. It's been that good. It's been that automatic. Yeah, the number's a little higher than I'd like it to be, but I think by hook or crook, maybe literally by hook, no pun intended, the Boston Celtics will get it done tonight. Boston -6.5 against Miami for my best bet for this Monday Eastern Conference Game 4 in the conference finals, Heat Celtics. All right, great stuff. Thanks to everyone in the chat for joining us. Hit the like button. We appreciate it. We're going to have shows for the rest of the season. We're going to be more sporadic, though. I mean, once we get to the NBA Finals, we're going to have just the one game, and we're going to be on just every other day because there's not games every day. So, yeah, it's winding down. It's been a hell of a season. But we don't have many shows left, so enjoy them while they're here. Hit the like button. Show some love. We appreciate it. Great stuff with Dutch Boy Fresh, Trot Wham, Skee Profit. I'm Ian Cameron. Have a great Monday night. Enjoy the games and good luck. And we'll talk to you again tomorrow on Tuesday, 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific for another edition of the NBA Pub Up with Jay Money in the house with us tomorrow right here on Pub Sports Radio. Dutch, take us home.
For the eulogy.
Yes.
Yeah, man. You know where it's at. Pub Sports Radio. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share the video. Yo, salute to them real ones. Yo, stay fresh, stay blessed. Let's stay putting these motherfucking bookies to rest. Yeah, man.